of Flintstone, along with Ben Taylor and In-Tae Wang. Pistons in blue, the Bulls in their red and black, and they get the ball first.
Pistons didn't get a whole lot of movement. That sequence stayed on the right side of the floor, and they became a pretty easy team to defend as the clock was winding down.
Nice bounce inside by White to Vucevic, and the Bulls score first. It's like ABA days. Here's DeRozan at the elbow inside to Vucevic. Got it up there in a hurry, hangs on the rim and falls. Jaden Ivey against Caruso, screen from Duran, bounce inside of the big man. Reverse dunk. White gives it up to Caruso. Devontae Green skies and jams on the drive. DeMar DeRozan backs up against Jalen Duran. Pass inside, tapped away by Jaden Ivey. Jaden gets it back, guns for three, and it's through.
Ooh, with a defender flying by his ear.
Kobe White against Sasser, screen from Vucevic. DeRozan from the sideline, and he triples.
You know,
After the mid-range, but he can shoot it from deep too. Behind him to Craig. Vucevic with Perry in the corner, and he triples. Bulls 20, the Pistons 17. Jalen starts down the lane. Gives to Evan Fournier, who runs it up and in. Here's to Jalen Duran working against Vucevic. Vucevic already with a foul. Duran powers it up and in. Saved by Terry. DeRozan to Vucevic, and he triples. Bulls get a hoop from Terry. Roden from the corner, and he triples. Gives it up to Terry. Terry to the basket. Looks like James Wiseman got a fingertip on it, but he'll get it on the rebound and score anyway. That looks like the Malachi Flynn we know at the free throw line. Pistons trailed by just two. Final half a minute of the first. Rising and gunning and getting it is DeMar DeRozan. Evan Fournier with a step back gun. It will not go. Rebound Wiseman. And Roden triples.
Of their postseason plans, so wish him well with that left ankle injury, George.
I'm sure they got plans to get him ready for that.
You know, Andre and his rebounding, paint presence, definitely want that play in, play off, whatever.
You're right. Fournier off the high glass. They'll go inside to Vucevic. 5 on the clock against James Wiseman. Tough turn and gun, but it goes. No challenge necessary. The officials just talked it out. Green cuts to the rim, and they get him a bunny. Today, the Tigers were rained out. They've off to a very nice start. Go Tigers. Here's a tap away by Javon Carter. Caruso back to Carter, twisting, turning, reverse.
And handling the basketball. And they've got this game and 2 more to
There's
do.
another one right there. Marcus Sasser in the lane. Kobe White to the rim. Lays it off for Vucevic. Scores, count it, and a foul. Metu, top side of Jaden Ivey. Jaden with a long gun. It goes. Timeout, Chicago.
To my buddy Earl Puritan, George, who was a mainstay at those camps for so many years. Kids loved him. You're going to miss him.
A great, great citizen. Jalen Duran with a rebound. Pass outside to Sasser, picked off. DeMar DeRozan inside to Jalen Terry for a jam. DeRozan with the basketball for the Bulls. Spins inside, lays it up short. Metu with the rebound. Chimezie Metu on the run, lobs it to Duran, touched it up and in. Good catch and finish by Jalen.
A nice pass from Chimezie Metu.
Terry with the basketball for the Bulls. DeRozan against Brown Jr. Gets to the basket, flips it up and in. Alex Caruso will inbound from the corner. Finds DeRozan. DeRozan over Fournier, beat the buzzer, drained the deuce.
He's playing comfortably now, and it looks that way in his shot and even his shot selection.
DeRozan launches and connects. DeMar DeRozan with a triple. Caruso with a basketball for the Bulls. Pass picked off by Marcus Sasser. Marcus flying to forecourt, flies to the rim, lays it up, plays it in. Kevin Fournier, screen from Vucevic. DeRozan gives it up to Vuce. He fires, he fills it up. Vucevic having a big time first half. DeRozan to the baseline. Kobe White drives, scoops, and scores. Jaden Ivey spinning inside, pass outside to the direction of Brown Jr. Picked off by DeRozan. Ahead to Javonte Green, lays it in.
Because you know they talked about it probably extensively.
Sure. They they turn it over in the first 2 possessions. Wow. Caruso is the pest.
Turnovers in this game. Barely into the second half.
Jalen Duren steps inside. 71-61 Chicago. DeRozan for 2 and it's through.
Yeah, his shots are pretty going through the net, George.
Oh, they sure are. Nice setup though by Sasser. Inside to Jalen Duren. Lost the handle in a collision with Vucevic. Kobe White for 3 and it's through. A dozen for Jaden after the long gun. 10-point game again. Bulls to the basket. Vucevic lays it in. Carter with a bounce to Vucevic against Chimezie Metu. Hooks it and hits it. 87-70. DeMar DeRozan for 3, and that is through. Another splashdown long gun. They're doggedly determined to guard you. Here's Green up on Metu. Metu to the lane with the clock at 11. DeRozan with a duck-in scoop. He now has 14 here in the third. Malachi Flynn against Carter, who's dogging him. Flynn's tough too. Flynn with a drive, double clutch, scoop and score. Nice job by Malachi Flynn in the final minute of the third. DeRozan to the lane, rises and fires and fills it. DeRozan now with 16 here in the third. Malachi Flynn rises and fires. It will not fall. But James Wiseman is there for the stick-back score all season long. Thanks to Chuck Fair, our stage manager, with us each and every game.
He does more than a fair job, right?
Yes, he does. His first scratch tonight. Vucevic for 3, and it's through. Launched it from 2 steps behind the long line. And hosts Atlanta in the play-in game between 9 and 10. Roden with the turn and gun, it goes.
I like that. And he splashed the net like DeRozan.
White stopped the dribble, started, scooped, and missed. Malachi Flynn rushes it to work. Malachi down the lane, flips it up, fills it up.
A lot of this stuff I think sometimes turned out to be speculation, but I haven't had any contact with anybody.
Troy Brown Jr. Outside of Jalen Duren. Puts his shoulder down and gets to the basket for a hoop. DeMar DeRozan, who's been a killer, fires again, fills it up. He's sneaking up on 40 to the ABA when I see Kobe and all that hair. Here's DeMar DeRozan with another gun that goes.
The way he wants, they take him out now.
4:42 to play. Jaden Ivey trying to get to the glass. Does! Scores it. Count that baby and a foul.
But turnovers became a problem early. Bulls and their will to want to get the 9th spot solidified.
Couple free throws for Jalen Duren gives him 20 and 11. Kobe White on the Bulls end connects for 3. Another hoop and he's at 40. Gives it up to Caruso on the wing to White, and he triples for 32 from behind the long line. Marcus Sasser gets the Pistons the deuce on the drive and the scoop. Now drafted rookie from Turkey. Taking it away is Terry. Wants to wind up and throw it down, and he does.
And he's going to get some more.
The Bulls' Henry Grell misses topside. Pistons won't shoot it. Final seconds will click off. And the Pistons' home season is now history.